Peace, family. I pray that everybody is feeling well, but most important of all, thinking even better. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Dogecoin. Now, Dogecoin has gotten a little bit popular because of, a lot of celebrities now starting to tweet about it. I'm seeing all of my homies from high school get into Dogecoin. A lot of people are just YOLOing. And the funny thing about it is it actually got popular when GameStop and when AMC really took off. So, I've been around the crypto market for a minute. We've been trading actually the crypto market, all markets live now for about almost going on 4 years. And I know a pump and dump when I see it. Dogecoin has always been known in the past, amongst all experienced crypto traders as a pump and dump coin. There's not really any real value behind it. Unless it is used like for social media, for tipping or something like that. There's really no infrastructure and a reason why it should be going up behind it. However, there's fundamental analysis, and you all know that we pride ourselves here on technical analysis. The news always comes out to justify the technical analysis or the calls that we have, and we have made, we've been blessed to make some pretty good calls. We predicted U.S. oil not going to zero, but when it was at $27, we predicted it, going down to 13. We predicted that a major drop was coming in the stock market before the COVID-19 crash. So we've been pretty accurate with the calls, and we've always said technicals outweigh fundamentals. So there's not really a fundamental reason why. However, I wanted to cover Doge, like I said, strictly from a technical perspective, and because I'm starting to see, a little bit of the more volume something has, the more we start to see what TCM Education teaches is called the algo play. So we have a lot of we have 4 different patterns that we use in the market. We actually just made a mechanical trading system from the ground up, based on everything that we've been teaching for the last 4 years. We created an ebook out of it. Link is in the description below if you want to check that out. It's for the Forex market. But the algo play has been a staple with TTM Education now, like I said, since our inception, almost 4 years ago. And I noticed that Dogecoin is starting to show a lot of algo plays. It's all over every single market, no matter where you're at. And Dogecoin is no exception. So, I think the most recent drama that we saw from it was Elon Musk said he tweeted Dogecoin and then bought 1.5 billion Bitcoin. So, it's entertaining. All right. There's nothing short of entertaining. But like I said, we're going to stick strictly to the technicals here. And I actually do see a reason why Dogecoin can be headed up here, to a quick little 3-4x here in the next couple months. So what we have here is from, back when it was absolutely nothing, it's all the beginning of 2021, and for the most part of 2020, she was flat. So this is not the regular price action you want to see. You don't want to see flat and then spike out of nowhere. This is how crypto market looked in 2017. This is basically every chart back in 2017. But we actually, if we take out the Fibonacci retracement tool, and we take it from the lows, basically the average low that was down here before it pumped up, and we drag it to the high of this crazy spike. This is when I think Elon Musk first tweeted about it. It did get a spike, and then as you see, we came all the way back down. But what's interesting is that we came down to the last line that we teach in our algo play retracements. Now, we teach that as long as that algo play holds, you don't want to see too many candles below that last line, then you will expect it to get up here to this first algo target and the second algo target. And then, of course, if things get really, really bullish, for example, if Bitcoin goes sideways for a minute, who knows what could happen with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is kind of light, so it's easy to pump and dump. Or it can potentially get up here all the way to 16 cents, and sitting at 7 cents right now, that's a decent trade right there. That's a little bit more than a 2x, but we are not interested in buying it up here. This is too expensive for us. What we usually teach, and like I said, this is nothing new for anybody who's been following us for a minute, is we wait for a retracement back to the algo play range. So we did get that, and as long as this pivot down here holds at roughly 2.2 cents, we are looking for it to get to 10 cents, 13 cents, and then 16 cents. Now, that's not it. All right, so let's go ahead and mark those out now. Let's between 12 and 13, and then right around 10 cents. So those are the zones we have now. And then if we take a deeper look at it, Then we see that from this low to this high, we also get an algo zone. All right, let's make it algo dark. All right, we see that we get a spike up. Let me draw it out for you. We see we get a spike up. Let's make it white. There you go. All right, we get a spike up. Then we come right down to the last line in the golden zone, push up the first target. And we even got the second target. All right, so that's 2 golden zones now back to back on Dogecoin. Now let's take the next one. The next one we're going to take from this low down here. And once again, we're going to do the same exact thing. We get from this low, we get this high. We're going to bring it down to the golden zone. And as you see, we hit first target, second target, and we came just shy of the third target. So now that is 3 algo zones back to back. Now, what this looks like is, we can just take golden zones all day long. Okay. Technically the next golden zone would be actually we're in there right now. So, I guess you could buy Dogecoin, stop loss below maybe 6 cents and look to target 9 cents from here. And you're looking to make a pretty decent gain. That is 38% versus a 12% loss. So that definitely meets TCM Education's 3-to-1 risk to reward minimum. That's a very possible trade right there as well. But I think that Dogecoin is more probable to maybe get a bigger correction. And the reason why is because we also use Elliott wave. Like I said, we use 4 different patterns, 4 different strategies, and we mix them together to get the best combination, like a bee that goes around picking all the nectar and the pollen from different flowers and then puts them together for the best drink. That's what we do. And so we can't just take golden zones. And like I said, that's a trade right there. Stop below 6 cents and you target 10 cents. That's 3-to-1 trade right there. You're looking to triple how much money you put in there compared to, you losing that amount that you put in there. So when we mix Elliott wave in, you see we have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I said in my Ethereum video, we are not going to go deep off into this. This will be a completely different educational video that we have to do later. But we see here, this is what's called a leading diagonal. All right, so it's basically a mix between a correction and an impulse. And the basic idea is that we should get 5 waves up and 3 steps down. It's always how the market works. 5 steps up, 3 steps down. Or if it's in the bear trend, 5 steps down, 3 steps up before it continues that trend. So since we have a beginning 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here, then what we're expecting actually a deeper retracement. And we're going to take it all the way from the beginning of this leading diagonal, drag it up here to the top of the leading diagonal, and we're looking for it to get roughly around 5.5 to 4 cents. This would be our sweet zone to buy Dogecoin in. So this is the better buy, because if you look at it, whenever you get the bottom in here, you put stop loss a little bit below the golden zone. Let's say you risk 30% of your money, but if you can enter cheaper, then you can make a lot more. Here, you're looking to make a 4-to-1, so you can 4x your money with this trade. Here, like I said, we were already targeting for the second target of the larger algo zone. Let me show you this play right here. We're already targeting 13 cents. All right, so I think it's very possible. This is also very possible, and this is 6.2x. You can 6.2 multiply your investment you make into Dogecoin by 6.2x versus risking losing 30% of your investment. So I think that the better buy would be down here between 4 and 5 cents. But like I said, we do have one. We do have one that's acting on the market right now as we speak. Let's drag that down. Let's make it a different color, green. We do have one that's acting on the market right now. Its target is back up to 10 cents, back up to all-time new high. So I found that interesting because even though Dogecoin has been known historically as a pump and dump coin, I am starting to see technical starting to pop up in it, which means that for a technical trader, this is now becoming interesting to me. For a real trader who trades for a living, we don't look for pump and dump. We don't watch what me and Khalifa or what Meek Mill or what Elon Musk says and then go do what they say. No. Most of the times, by the time the public get in, it's already too late and you already missed your opportunity to make your money. So we want the price to fall down a bit more between 5.5 to roughly 4%, and then that will become a positive R trade, 3, possibly 6x your money. So that wraps up today's video. It's just a quick look at a popular coin that's getting a lot of traction now. If you are interested in seeing more analysis like this, make sure you like and you subscribe to the channel so that any analysis that we put out, we do have a new content schedule. It will be 3 times a week, Be at the Rule of God. Any content schedule, you will get all of the analysis. If you want to take a look at our ebook, like I said, I think to date we've made about 15 R. That's 15x the amount of allocated investment that you put into that Forex trade. We've made 15 R in a time span of about 5 weeks. We trade together, we share our trades, and all that information is found and linked in the description below, and that will be by joining our community. So I pray that you were able to get some benefit from this, whether it be purely educational or whether you agree with it. Use it to put some coins in your pocket. This is Sensei Tubman signing off. I pray that you have a blessed, productive, and peaceful day.